I'm a portrait, smeared by hollow words. Too callous to reap the sown, and too anxious to be left alone. Too insecure to break from the shell, and too frail to contend my hell. This gash too bold to bleed, the ageless warts that won't recede. Daily I take a risk, laced with many consequences. In my blunders I strangely make sense. I cannot keep myself up. Frozen in time because time holds no patience for me. I quarrel, I shake, but no progress I make. And a broken heart simply hesitates. There are two sides to a coin. This is my dichotomy. I know by heart where malice leads, yet always chase after apathy. My morbid flesh repeats decay, yet feels so right by the end of day. Minding not what fate I make, and the tables turn, as love I forsake. All my sins I myopically see, and it tears me apart to be so carefree. My tears flood the valley to form the river, a place where all my fears, stress, rage, and regret find rest, a shelter only I alone can visit, where mirrors reflect on shattered dreams in the winter cold, intrudes the spring. The darkness always builds up inside me, and I drain it all here, in my sanctuary. I'm standing on the edge of this world, overburdened. I can't face this reality. I mourn a lot and don't know why. There seems to be something to which I'm deprived. I've died many times over, but never set free, bound to my pain and wed to my grief. Do you know what it feels like to be truly obsolete? Perhaps I was meant to wallow in sorrow. It's what you would think when you've no plans for tomorrow. However, why should my future feed off my past when its sincerity and guilt are all that last? I'm sifting through this wreck of a heart so cold, to find a high in this low, all the answers untold. The end is a day I've longed to see. Dive into the waters to fathom the past failures that breathe. Take an oath to live by holy decree, and down are laid the burdens of me. Now there is nothing. I'm starting from scratch. I can finally breathe without feeling trapped. I accept my profession of imperfection, faithfully going in pursuit of God's ideal digression. The wind massages my legs as I tread this new path. I'll heed my call to home to avoid a remorseful wrath, no longer depraved from the inside, for in heaven's gates truly will I reside. Now, create a covenant. Never be whole in your faults and flaws. If you think them as wealth, you are sadly wrong. They are part of you, but not who you are. To give them praise will stray you afar. Stricken down to the point of quiver, you may end up isolated at the bottom of the river.